All right, so we're out in the truck, and we're going to start getting ourselves ready for the morning. Might as well get last week out of the way. Again, I put in about combined maybe 32, 33 hours. Experimented with some new little things. I mean, I still managed to clear 800 on the apps, and, you know, in a part-time fashion, which wasn't bad. There were a couple of minutes or a couple of hours in there that I was like, let's just see what happens. And it didn't. So, you know, you live and you learn. What's interesting to me is I remember I'm working the split shift. I started split shifts last week, and my mornings were good. When I came out, I probably averaged about $70 in the first 2.5, 3 hours, which is good, right? You know, that's good money, and I didn't have to use a lot of mileage to get where I had to go for these people. So that was all good. Don't mind me, I'm just setting up my phones right now. And then, you know, I go out in the afternoons and I make my money that way. And so, I'd be home by 8 o'clock, 8:30. Anyway, now school starts, right? School starts today, even though they were going back to school last week. School starts today. Is it going to be a different thing? Because what Lyft did, Lyft was giving me those 3-ride streaks. 2 weeks ago, I had it at 7:15 to 8:15 in the morning, and then 3:15 to 4:15 in the afternoon. Well, 2 weeks ago, I hit those 2 out of 3 days. So guess what stopped happening? You got it. Lyft took away the afternoon streak bonus. Then last week, I think 3 out of 4 days, I hit the 7:15 to 8:15 3-ride bonus for $15. You want to know what I got this week? Squadooch. I got nothing this week. No Lyft bonuses. Now, conspiracy theory would say, well, you know what? They figure they got me trained to come out and work this time in the morning. And you might think, you know, because I'm out this time in the morning right now, it's 6:43, that I might. But no, we're going to see what school's going to offer us. I have a little trick. I'm going to drive over to that trick and see if that's going to continue to happen. What's been happening about 7:30, 7:40, there's a certain area where Uber has just lit up. We're talking anywhere from $16 to $25 surges. So I'm going to head over to that area this morning. Since I got nothing on Lyft, I'll see if I can't pick up a big ass surge on Uber. Y'all ready? All right, let's go. All right, right off the rip, man, I just turned on the apps and look what we got going on. There's Lyft, got 575 over there. And there's Uber. We're going to try to cruise by and get that $7 to start. I think I'm going to try to ride with Uber this morning. But, you know, I don't want to sleep on Lyft either. But I got no bonuses with Lyft other than the normal surge. So why would I not shoot for the higher surge? Just makes sense, right? Just makes sense. Now, you see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm on a little $13 2-mile Lyft ride I'm getting ready to go get. But as you can see, the surge is starting to pile up. You got $23 out there in Western right now. And right where I'm getting ready to go, there's a little $12 in there. I'm going to try to pick it up. All right, so the first trip's down. It was $13 for a couple of miles. Now, I actually got to drive about 4 miles to pick this one up. But it's only going like 2 miles for $18. And then, while I was at it, I was managed to pick up an $18 attachment on Uber. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to get an $18 attachment on Uber, because I might not get a ride. But we're going to find out. It's time to harvest, y'all. You guys are going to have to get out here and figure it out. The only magic bullet, the only true glitch, is to grind. That's right, I said it. Ain't taking it back. All right, so we got the first 50 in an hour and 7 minutes. Pretty good on Lyft. I've got 19 on Uber still sitting here. And I'm going to get back to my part of town, and I'm going to drop down and grab probably an X or a Comfort ride. As you can see, there's the 50. There's the 19. So let's see how this works out. Not bad for a first Monday morning. $50 an hour, legit. Not bad. All right, so we're getting ready to finish up the morning. As you can see, I'm trying to get in here I got nothing. I'm all out of whack here. Say hello, Eddie. You see that dumbass look on his face? I know he hears me. He's like, ooh. See, now the camera's on. Eddie's up here trying to tell me that it's too difficult to shoot video like a day in the life. When you get your coffee, take your piss, scrub your ass, all of that good stuff, come on the morning show. This is not difficult, y'all. This is not difficult. Decided to do something else today. You know, I got a little tired. I can't lie, I get a little tired still. So I'm not going back out to drive tonight. Didn't see anything on the app that enticed me out there. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go shoot some videos today. So I have some Amazon influencer videos I got to shoot. And I have some Vixie car mounts. They sent me 3 more car mounts. And remember, 2 of these car mounts we're going to give away on the Rideshare Garage this Wednesday night. All you got to do is tune in. And so, yeah, we're going to do the reviews on those. Just because we're not always out in these streets, you know, giving rides or delivering food orders or whatever it is, there's always other ways to use your time wisely. All right, so I just wrapped up shooting all my videos. You can see truck is back here. Got all my parts, trash, everything in there. You see I got the phones. Snap mounts, baby. But you know what? While I was at it, I kind of got organized back here too. You can see the Shark vacuum, carpet cleaner, my cleaners in there, my brushes, all my towels, spare umbrellas, you know, sunshade. Can never be too prepared. Never be too prepared. Anyway, we're gonna head on home. I did have on the apps, but I didn't get anything. So we're gonna head home, cut up all this video, and I will catch up with you folks in the morning. Not in the morning with Eddie and Vinny, that's at 9:30. But in the morning at 6 a.m. so we can get this money. Always getting this money. Good morning, good morning. It is 6:30 a.m. and we are out here in these streets already. Listen, I've been up since 5 a.m. I don't want to hear no excuses. I didn't get to sleep till after midnight. 5:15, I was on the desktop editing the video. Was doing that till 6 a.m. Hopped in, got a shower, had my coffee, did my thing, and now we're out here trying to get this money. Now yesterday, in a couple hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, I was able to snatch up $85. That's pretty good for a first day. Now we're going to see if we can repeat that. What we're doing is we're paying attention to where the surges are and where they're not, and where they're always going to show up. As you can see right now, we got nothing on Lyft, right? And you look over here, we got a little bit of something on Uber, but nothing worth going after. My last ride yesterday was an X ride. I had that $19 bump. I got a 3-mile request. We took it, paid out $23 and change. I'll show you here. And so there's a time and a place where I will drop down. Like $19, $23 to go 3 miles. I tried to give that young lady the best service I could. Anyway, so we'll see how long it takes to get this first ride in, and let's see if we can do what we did yesterday. So it is 7:08. I just got my first request. Being patient. Uber, I think it's an XL. I hit it so quick, it popped up so quick, and I was messing with the app, and bam, they got my ass. I know I got a 750 surge attached. I think it's 3750. I think this is going to the airport, which means Uber's sticking it to me just a touch, but we won't know until after we do the ride. All right, so that first ride paid me $37.91, as you can see there. And now, as you can also see, there's an $18 surge up ahead of me. I don't know if it's going to be there when I get there, but we're going to try to scoop it up. If we can manage to scoop it up, we will drop down to X, take a quick X ride, and then hopefully repeat the process again. So I did the one ride this morning, went home, did the podcast in the morning with Eddie and Vinny. It was a lively podcast. If you missed it, you missed some good debate between Eddie and I. But you know, it's nothing but love. We can respectfully disagree. Anyway, I'm sitting there, we just ended the podcast, And all of a sudden I get a sketty. That's right, a sketty request. It lives. $82 ride, Lyft XL going 41 miles. Yes, I'm taking it. Yes, we're on our way to go pick the guy up. We ain't playing. We about making this money. It's 11:41. Says it's going to take about an hour. So, yeah, let's get it, man. Sketty's back in the game for now. All right, so that ride turned out to be $82 and change. Then it bumped up to $87. There was a little bit of an increase, probably tolls. And then the guy dropped a $30 tip on me, so it wound up being $116.38 on the trip. You can see it there. Puts me at $167 on 2 rides for the day. Like I said, Sketty came through. Haven't seen Sketty in forever. All right, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday morning. This is day 3 of the back to school week video that I wanted to make. I gotta be honest, I have not worked any afternoons yet. I've only worked the mornings. So between Monday morning and Tuesday morning, I think collectively, I don't know, I think I got like 4 hours on one app, 4 hours on the other, something like that. I don't know, I'll show it here. And the money though has been decent, right? I'm at like $250 for like 4.5 hours. That's hard to beat, like, especially with how slow it's been. Now, I don't know what today's going to bring. It's Wednesday. Usually Wednesday sucks. Again, like I said, I haven't worked any afternoons. I've been working on other projects. But at the same time, you know, we got to get back into those afternoons. I'm trying to establish a schedule. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the mornings. Thursday, Friday in the mornings, obviously, and in the evenings. That's the goal. Anyway, like I said, we're at like 250. Yeah, let's see what kind of money we make today. All right, so I already don't like how this morning's starting off, right? It's 6:45. Lyft sent me, the first request Lyft sent me was 6 miles away for a 2-mile ride, paying 16 and change. Now, the numbers make sense. The time wasn't gonna make sense, but we know what happens, bro. You accept one of them trips, you get halfway there, and then they cancel or switch you out. So wasn't doing that. Second request came through, was like 3.5 miles for $11, a half mile to pick up. But I accept the trip, then it tells me it has to stop. Also tell me it's a new rider. We ain't playing them games, bro. Cancel. Don't start this shit, Lyft. Don't start this shit. All right, so like I said, Lyft is on something this morning. So as you can see here, they just sent me a request 6 miles away to pick up. I declined. Then they sent me another one like 7 miles away to pick up. I declined. And then they kicked me offline. They shut my app off. All right, so we've been out here for an hour now. I've taken one ride for $12. It was a 3.5 mile trip on Lyft of no less. But just keep in mind, you know, I've already turned down 1, 2, 3 requests. And I had to cancel one ride because after the ride, it told me there was a stop involved. And we wasn't going to do a stop involved ride that time of the morning. No, because it's not worth it. So that's where we're at. 7:34 now is when this surge has really been kicking up on Uber. So let's see what we can do with that. All right, so today was just a bum day. I got 2 trips in for $27. Kept it local, didn't have to go out of my way to get the rides, didn't have to go out of my way to drop them off. That was fine. The rides that I turned down, I could have done either one of those rides. The one ride would have paid me more than I made, but I would have had to do a lot more distance. It's one of those balancing acts. But here's the thing that got me this morning. So on Uber, I had a $13 surge I picked up. I decided to drop down to X as I'm making my way home. And what does Uber send me? They send me a 16-mile trip for $21. Now be mindful, I already had a $13 surge. I wish I would have screenshotted the ride. That means they were willing to pay an ex-driver $8 to go 22 minutes and 16 miles. $8. Yeah, we declined. Call it a day. Tomorrow's another day. All right, that's all I got for this video. I know it was long. I know we talked about a lot of stuff, but this is where I see the first 3 days of back to school are at and how this is going to translate moving forward. You guys should be paying attention to what areas light up and at what time they light up. If you're not, you're doing yourself a big disservice because you can work the split shifts. You can work a morning shift and an afternoon shift and get your money up, $150, $100, $150 a day, and it leaves the rest of the day to do other stuff. That's the whole point. Rideshare ain't forever. All right, with that, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.